Good morning, good morning. Today is April 16th, 2021. Um, Making a quick video before I go into the gym right here. Um, Today is going to be legs day. And anything after that is all a blessing. If I do calves or abs, but you can't skip leg day because nobody wants to be walking around, clucking around looking like a chicken. You gotta go in that gym. You gotta put in the work, and you gotta get grit and grind. You gotta sometimes, bite your teeth, and you do your squats if you can. Hopefully you don't have a back injury out there. And if not, you got leg press. You do some lunges, leg extensions, leg curls, whatever you. Good mornings. Have a good morning, Sometimes you gotta go to the gym and you just gotta do a good morning to have a good morning. Some of you guys don't understand that. But anyway, man, I'm feeling a lot better. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's all about having meditation. There's one thing a lot of people say, when should I meditate, the morning or night? Definitely for me would be the morning, because at night, the whole day already went. The chitters, the chatters, the negative people, the negative influences, everything you heard throughout the day, the news, the media, social media, all that nonsense. Meditate in the morning, y'all. Honestly, preferably before you eat too, because it's one thing when you eat, and for me, when I have a good breakfast, I had some eggs today, some vegan sausages, and some hash browns. What else did I have? Water, multivitamin, and I was pretty much good to go after that. Of course, some of the food, like the hash browns, might not have been the best, but for the leg workout today, I really needed those carbs and those things to push me through it. I like to keep my workouts 45 minutes to an hour. I think if you're really in there longer than that, I honestly feel like you're lollygagging. I could be wrong, maybe an hour, 30 minutes tops, depending if you're trying to lose a lot of weight. But, work out with people. Work out with people that help you motivate yourself and have the same goals as you. But at the end of the day, y'all got to remember, the gym's not this social hour. I always tell people that. Let's not talk here. It's not the place. It's almost like you're in a bank and the bank is being robbed. You're not going to talk because the robbers are going to constantly, be looking at you, and they're going to be like, and you're going to be, shh, don't say nothing. The gym is a place. Get in there. Train hard. Become one with yourself. If you have, you're in school and you got a bully, and a bully's always talking smack to you. You think of that and use that as motivation. If you going through a dark time, use that as motivation. Say your ex did you wrong and you want to show your ex, you go in there and you use that as motivation. Your boss is giving you a hard time. You take that aggression that you have inside of you and that anger that we all have, the confusion, the despair, the upset, the disappointment. You go to that gym and you tell me you don't have a good workout, then you're not really angry. Sometimes in life you gotta get angry, but it's how you control your emotions and how you use it. You gotta go to that gym. You gotta have that thing in your mind. Are we gonna have a good workout or a bad workout? I say we're gonna have a good workout. Last night, slept really good. Night before, got a lot better. So my sleeping pattern is improving, from insomnia time to time. Insomnia could be like this roller coaster of waves. You really don't know how your sleep pattern is going to emerge, but when you find it, stick to a routine, y'all. Like I said, I like to be in bed by 9, 10, 11, and I wake up 5, 6, or 7 in the morning. The weather out here right now is not amazing. It's kind of cloudy, as you can see outside the window, but it's not about that, man. Cloudy, overcast, all that. Gloom and doom. I love it because today looks like this. Later in the day it might get sunny. If not today, tomorrow will be sunny. You got to take it. It's like the yin and the yang, and it makes you appreciate the sun more. And it makes you appreciate this because it actually, look at my perspective real quick, y'all. When you see the weather and it's like really bad and it's rainy and it's cloudy and it's overcast or snowy, and you say to yourself, well, what do I have to look forward to? the next day. Because the next day probably won't be like that. And if the next day comes and it's still like that or even worse, well, then you have the next day. But eventually, that's why I love weather. Weather is kind of like emotions, you know? And it's like, you know, like Bruce Lee said, be flowing water. Water can crash or it can flow and it can do all these things. You know, you put it in the tea pot, it becomes a teapot. You put it in the bottle, it becomes a bottle. It really is just that. Don't think you're the only one going through a rough time, because you're not. And don't think you're one of them people like, oh, I'll get a bunch of money and my problems will go away. They won't. It starts today. Fix yourself today and fix your problems today. So each and every one of you watching out there, and I know you all have the potential to become very wealthy and successful, that you can enjoy it. You don't have to feel like, man, I come into these extra money or this wealth and I'm still not happy, because you're not happy within. Get happy from within. Get your sleep. Meditate. Eat right. Go to work. You know, get your exercises in. Save your money. Invest your money. Don't party. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. Don't be around all these negative people telling you you can't do this, you can't do that. Watch positive things, listen to good music. I don't care what genre it is or movies that you like, but you gotta find a positive source from somewhere. You know, it's just, we always say this, and I love it because everybody says I'm woke, and this is this new thing that they say in this generation. I love it. Everybody's woke, I guess. But they say, you are what you put into your body, and they only regard that into nutrition. So let's think about this for a second. Come on, y'all. We are smart. Let's brainstorm this. So if that is such the case, why do we listen to all this evil music and these evil movies? We watch these evil movies. We listen to all this evil on the radio station, the news, the media. We let our friends say what we can do and we can't. Strangers is the funniest. Don't ever let a stranger tell you that you can't accomplish nothing. That stranger not only could probably never do what you're doing, but is so evil and upset as a person that they're going to talk to another stranger and tell them what they can't accomplish. It's really mind-boggling and very funny to me. But I want you guys to know something as I stand before you, April 16, 2021. I will say it gets better, and life is an amazing journey. Everybody's always worried about stuff they have no control over. They're worried about what will happen, what might not happen, this will happen, that'll happen, and most of the time it doesn't even happen. You know, don't worry about death, for death is sure to come and you can meet it. Don't, man, let me give you a quote. Let me just think of something off the top of my head so you guys can go and run around and go to your little Twitter and your Instagrams and say, man, this is what I learned today. Don't you guys, let me see, let me give you a quote. Don't fear death when you can be living life. How simple is that? There you go. There you go. Look at that. Now I'm woke. I'm a entrepreneur. I'm this motivational speaker. It's simple, y'all. Like I said, you got the answers already in front of you. You know, just use it, and it is that simple. You know, use that as motivation. If you know death or sickness or a loss of a loved one's on your mind, what would that loved one would want you to be doing? You know, oh, I'm scared I might not see him again. Man, you might not see tomorrow. So stop playing, pick yourself up, get ready to go to work, get ready to go to school, educate yourself, keep on learning. No, you don't know everything. Yes, things will get better. And you know what time it is. I'm RIC to the CRAWFORD. And you know what time it is. It's time to get to that gym. It's time to put in work. I ain't gonna hold y'all much, man. You know what I like saying. Every day is a blessing. Every day is a new day to accomplish what you didn't do yesterday. So everybody, hope y'all are having a really good day. Hope you guys have a great afternoon and evening and night. I hope you guys accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. Give back, keep growing, keep learning. And like I said, at the end of the day, be yourself. Because there's plenty of people out there. You don't want to be a clone. There's only one you. Like I said, man, y'all have an amazing day. God bless. I love you guys.